Happy to meet you again. And the topic that we are going to see today is note making. And before understanding what is note making, we should make clear, we should understand what are the differences between note making and note taking. And every time we make notes when we read books, or even we listen to audio lectures, or we listen to online classes. But note making involves your intellectual task. It involves selecting, analyzing, and summarizing what you hear or read. It is a kind of approach to learning. Whereas when we talk about note taking, it is considered to be a passive approach because we listen to seminars or classroom lectures or even online videos, and we simply scribble down, we simply write down everything, and it is not a planned notes where everything is written in a zigzag manner, and it is not very clear. And so it would not be easier to understand. And what we do is we have to rework on the notes taken, and we convert that into note making again. So it involves two activities. Whereas when you read a passage, you make notes, it is a planned thing where you clearly jot down everything. So I have mentioned here, it is note making is an advanced writing skill which is acquiring increasing importance due to knowledge exposition. What is knowledge exposition? It means that it helps every student improve your concentration and remember your information. So when you make notes, it helps you concentrate, it helps improve your concentration also. And all your note making, it becomes a permanent record for you, where when you are, if you're going to appear for your examination, you can simply recall all the notes taken or all the notes made by you. It facilitates your learning, and so I have mentioned that as knowledge exposition. It is a complex activity which combines several skills. What are skills? It means that out of LSRW, and when you make notes, you have to read the passage carefully. So it involves reading, it involves your intellectual task, it involves your writing, and it involves your creative activity. The main point of note making are given below for everyone's better understanding. So I have mentioned the main points of making notes. So how to make notes? So first and foremost thing is read the passage very carefully. So read the passage very carefully. And second thing, give a suitable heading. Give suitable headings depending on the passage. It may be a lengthy paragraph to, it may run on to 2 to 3 pages. So what you do, you read the passage 2 times, you understand what it is about, and then select headings first. What headings I can give, what are the possible headings that I can use for note making, possible headings. And depending on the headings, you have to choose sub points. Okay, depending on headings, you have to use points first. Okay, points. And then depending on the point, if there is a necessity of mentioning sub points, you can use sub points under each points. So what is the main idea of the passage? Just heading, frame a heading based on the central idea here, and write it in the middle of the page. And subheading, how has the main idea been presented and developed? So the development of the passage is considered to be subheading. And points, and under each subheading give suitable points. All subheadings should be written at a uniform distance from the margin. What does it mean? So suitable distance, it means indenting and numbering again. So when you write heading, subheading, points, subpoints, everything should be indented and numbered properly, because if you use improper numbering, definitely it will confuse everyone. So it is like a sketch down everything neatly. So all points all points should also maintain the same distance, that is indenting. So like this, so I have indented, this is an improper indenting, so I have indented wrongly here, and again it has gone inside here. This is improper indenting. An example for improper indenting is this passage. And proper numbering should be used in heading and subheading. Above all these things, the only thing is make your points concise. So make your points clear and simple. Do you understand? And when we make notes, it is not only words that we use. We can also use symbols and abbreviations. So use standard abbreviations and symbol as far as possible. So capitalized first word, this is considered to be acronym, and even you can use common abbreviations here and common symbols, measurements and figures. So everything is possible. You can make it very simple. Simple phrases should be used in making notes. And when you make your own abbreviation, there comes a problem. So for an example, if I use some abbreviations in a different way, a reader cannot understand that. So a common abbreviation, if you are going to use your own abbreviation, so you have to define it first, define it in the beginning of the passage, so that a reader can understand. So common your own abbreviation is for education, you can use it like this, and for program and so on, as you wish. And caution, and be very careful, do not get over enthusiastic about abbreviations. So you should not fill the entire note making with abbreviations. If you use over abbreviations, too much of abbreviations, it will definitely spoil your writing. So you should not abbreviate every word. One abbreviation in a point is enough. So one abbreviation in a single point is good. As a general rule, the heading should not be abbreviated. You may use abbreviations in subheading. That's it. So it's very clear now. And going to an example. So this is a lengthy passage where I have highlighted few words. Okay, and when you read all the paragraphs, you will understand what the paragraph is about. And I read it. I have made notes also. So the passage is about headache and its treatment. So this is the title, a suitable title of the passage, and I have given headings here. This is heading, this is point, all right, second point, and this is second heading, subheading, second heading, subheading, and this is point, and this is subpoint. So look at the numbering. So for all subheading, I have given one numerical number, and for all points, I have given Roman numbers, and for all subpoints, I have given alphabet. All right. So you have to follow the format constantly, regularly. So use it properly. So if you confuse it, you have spoiled it again. So be careful when you use numbering and indenting. Indenting is this. So proper indenting. Look at this. I'm going to click it. Yes. Can you see the line here? Yes, this is the line. So this is called indenting. All right. So proper indenting is this. So this is an example. This is an example for note making. And I have given second example. Read the following passage carefully and make notes. Give a suitable title. All right. So read the passage carefully and make notes. Give a suitable title. So again, the work of heart can never be interrupted. The heart job is to give to the entire body. The heart is a specialized muscle that serves as a pump. At the end of the circuit, veins carry. From here, it is pushed into a big blood vessel called arteriole and sent around the body by way of arteries. So heart disease can result from any damage, so uncoordinated. Until the 20th century, so had begun in the operating theater. The heart lung machine has certain limitations. It can be used only for a few hours at a time because it is so. And based on the passage, this is another example. On the basis of your reading of the above passage, make notes on it using heading and subheadings. Use recognizable abbreviation. So this is recognizable is common abbreviation that is known to everyone. Whatever necessary, minimum 4. Use a format you consider suitable. Apply an appropriate title also. So you should give a suitable title. So the heart, the passage, the entire passage is about function of heart, so it is heart. So then have given subheading as function of heart, points, subpoints. So this is abbreviation, and again this is an abbreviation. This is an abbreviation, as you know. I have told you clear. And also I will share this document. I will share this entire video or document in a document. Do read the entire passage and work out the examples. Okay, for your information, let me scroll down very slowly. This is exercise number 1. This is exercise number 2. Okay, fine, and do read it. And if you have any queries, do send me a reply. I'll definitely help you understand what is note making and clarify your doubts. And remember, to my dear students, every time when you make notes, do always believe that it helps improve your creativity and your remembering skill. You can remember a lot when you make notes, and often it becomes a record that you store everything, and it will help you to study well. Do all the exercise. Thank you so much.